Hmm. G'day, mate. So a lot of my students ask me, well, what should I do when I go to bed? How can I use Alexander technique when I sleep? And Alexander technique is about conscious awareness of your habits during your waking hours. So I have to be aware of your habits when you're asleep. So I've always said, no, there's nothing really you can do when you're sleeping. That's Alexander technique. I guess you could do active rest. It's not ideal. I think it's better to do it on a hard surface, but you can lie with a little support under your head. So I've always needed 2 pillows as far back as I remember. And most people seem just need 1 pillow under their head at night. Some people even sleep without any pillows. You can lie here during active rest, so your knees are up, lying on your back. Hands can rest on your sides or on your stomach. About your neck being free, the head is just supported so that it's not tipping back, nor is it tipping down. You don't want it like this, and you don't want it like this. You just want the head comfortably supported, and think about letting your forehead melt, your face melt, let go of all unnecessary tension. Neck is free, head releasing away from the torso. Think about the back lengthening to widen, directing from the hips to the knees, the ankles to the knees. Think about your shoulders widening. Think about your jaw being free. So one way you can do that is by saying the word Boston, Boston, Boston. See where that leaves your lower jaw. That's probably the optimal rest position for your lower jaw. Many people clench their jaws and have all sorts of TMJ problems. So if you can learn to release your jaw from unnecessary holding and tension, just let the weight of your jaw carry it down. Now, I've noticed that many female teachers in particular advise about use of pillows. So I've got this duvet, gives my knees a little support when I sleep. Then some people use a pillow between their legs. They rest, or a pillow under their upper arm here. I'm pretty good right here. But those are some options. Now if you're a stomach sleeper, and I think generally speaking Alexander teachers aren't real thrilled with stomach sleeping because it makes the breath more difficult. But if you are a stomach sleeper, then you want to do without any pillows. Maybe you'll turn one knee out if you're a stomach sleeper. And I like to have just the optimal support under my head, so that's why I've added a towel, just to give me like an extra centimeter or so of support under my head. And I just love a duvet, so comforting. That has nothing to do with Alexander technique. So I tend to sleep on my left side about 75% of the time. When I sleep on my back, it's when my sleep apnea is at its worst. So that's why I use a CPAP. But it's good to do active rest, particularly on a hard floor. want to use usually a carpeted floor or a yoga mat, something so that you're not cold or uncomfortable when you're doing active rest, but you can do it in bed like this. A few whispered ahs. If you think of something funny, whispered ah starts with the exhale. Think of something funny. Allow the lower jaw to release down and away. And you don't suck the air in, you allow the air to come in.